Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my brand new episode of the Richard Brissette Show on my YouTube channel page. This is episode number 34. And I welcome viewers from all around the world and United States of America, of course. Summer is in full swing. So please keep keep your comments clean by typing whatever you want on the chat section on the bottom right side of your laptop's computer. I've had I've had such a I have I have some very exciting news to share with you all. First off, my proposal got accepted this year. Hello, welcome. Where are you from? First off, my proposal for the Self-Determination Conference this fall has been accepted officially. South Carolina, welcome from South Carolina, Sith. I'm not only proud of myself, I'm not only extremely proud of myself, but also very excited about speaking at a self determination conference session for the very first time ever this fall, this October at Kalahari. It's a, it, I hope. Thank you, Sith. Thank you for your kind comments there. Anyway, the Self Determination Conference 2025 is going to be even better this year than last year. I know they, on my Facebook page, many people congratulated me and poured positive comments all on my presentation post. Oh, it's at Kalahari Resorts in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Kalahari Resorts in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. There are a few Kalahari resorts in America, but Wisconsin is the only place I know best. And and the rooms are very expensive though. Anyway, I'm very excited about presenting my very first proposal presentation at Kalahari this October. And I got the honors and I had the honors. Oh, a journey through self advocacy. It's a journey through self advocacy, Seth. That's the title of my upcoming presentation. Self Determination Conference. A journey through self advocacy. Yes, although it's only a few months away. It's only a few months away right now. Also, last Sunday, I had the distinctive honors of throwing one of the first pitches at a Madison Marlins game provided by the Archdale County. And I made a reel. And I have a reel available on Instagram and on Facebook. I threw my pitch as best as I can. I overthrew it. But that's okay. The first pitch is a ceremonial first pitch is all that matters. Oh, good for you, Seth. Good, thank you, Seth, for following me on Instagram. Oh, last weekend we had a heat advisory to an excessive heat warning all across much of America, and we all had to do our share by keeping us cool indoors, staying safe indoors, and drinking tons of water or liquids, iced tea, zero sugar iced tea, including this zero sugar Coca Cola. So I'm very glad that heat advisory is all over for now. Amen. That's a week from Friday. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth, for joining me tonight. You have a blessed night, Seth. And stay cool. On my recently, I made two posts on my YouTube channel page, the Richard Brissette Show. One is for my is for people congratulating me on my very first proposal presentation this October, and the other is for my beautiful slow cooker steak fajita pasta casserole. Wow, slow cooker steak fajita pasta casserole with a touch of lime juice. I used a bottled variety lime juice though. Anyway, it's very delicious, very satisfying, and it makes you feel good. Makes you feel full, by the way. Summer school has just begun their semesters in the Madison Metropolitan School District area and all across America, of course. Summer school is in session for all of the United States of America. And a week from this Friday is the 4th of July holiday. Yes, we got a much anticipated 3-day holiday weekend. It's a wonderful, it's a positive thing that the 4th of July is on a Friday this year. And we get an extra day off to attach with our regular normal weekend. So that equals a 3-day holiday weekend. Hope you all have your 4th of July festivities planned or activities. July also, July, other events in July include the art fair on the square, and the art fair off the square in downtown Madison, Saturday and Sunday, July 12th and 13th, respectively, featuring talented artists and craft vendors from all around the state, including a very an Arts for All booth, vendor booth, which is a wonderful organization that features artists from with intellectual disabilities. People with intellectual disabilities are very special, rewarding, and human. So make sure you mark your calendars for Saturday and Sunday, July 12th and 13th. And it's now 2 months away now from the start of the 2025 high school football season. Can you believe that? Only 2 months away from the start of the 2025 high school football season. How quickly time flies already. Oh, last Friday was the first day of summer, or the summer solstice. Last Friday, June 20th, was the first day of summer, also known as the summer solstice. And June 21st, which was the last Saturday, was known as the longest day of the year. Yes, June 21st is known as the longest day of the calendar year. And we're not looking forward to dark and black pitch nights. It's a very scary. Let us not look forward to dark and pitch black nights come November. Because I think we all need daylight savings time all year round. Yes, let's hope for an all year round daylight savings time permanently. So I've already made my slow cooker steak fajita pasta casserole. My upcoming slow cooker recipes are a chicken enchilada pasta casserole, spaghetti with meatballs, a Doritos ground turkey casserole, and a Mex and a ravioli lasagna. I always love cooking because it's not only a real science, but 100% stress-free activity. Makes me feel happier. Oh, July is also known as Disability Pride Month. July is National Disability Pride Month, including the Return to Disability Pride Festival at Water Park scheduled for Saturday, June 26th. And I hope to get to co-host that event once again this year. I already co-hosted the first time 3 years ago. So I hope this will be a great event next month at Water Park. Because we're all people with disabilities are a very important part of inclusion, acceptance, equity, love, and respect. So please treat people with disabilities kindly, with kindness, respect, and love. Especially I have my younger brother, David, who's very autistic. He's doing very well in his group home in Madison. I love you, David. I love you, David. Hope you're doing well. I had the Madison Mountains game last Sunday was a very hot day, so I had to leave during the middle of the fifth inning. It was less crowded than expected on Sunday because people had to go to work on Monday morning. So the Mountains game last Sunday was less crowded than expected. Oh, exactly 6 months from now is Christmas. Exactly 6 months from now is Christmas. Also, there's a skeptic phrase which is Christmas in July. Christmas in July doesn't typically make sense. Doesn't logically make sense. But Hallmark Channel is doing their contribution of Christmas in July movies all month long during July next month. In fact, next Tuesday marks the 1st of July. July 1st starts next Tuesday. Otherwise, the second half of the calendar year 2025. I'm so very happy it's July next week. I I once had almost 78,000 followers on Instagram. Now I lost over 800 followers on Instagram, which is an extremely sad feeling for me. In the Instagram, in the utopia world, in the utopia world of Instagram, it's totally complex when I lose or lost that many followers on Instagram from my all-time recent high, 77,900. I hope that number goes up eventually. Back up eventually. My New York Yankees have not been doing good lately. Oh, notice I got my hair cut last Friday without ever spending a ridiculous $22 at Great Clips, Monona. Makes me my perfect summer haircut. That makes me feel so much cool and relaxing. Next month will be the first anniversary of the Summer Olympics being held in Paris. Next month will be the first anniversary of the Summer Olympics being held in Paris. And, and we had some very beneficial rainfall last night. We've had some very beneficial rainfall the past 2 days because we need the rain. We needed the rainfall, which helps our farmers and their crops improve their land. So that's wonderful news for their farmers' crops. The Dane County Farmers Market summer season is well underway at the downtown Capitol Square area. Now they have cucumbers, scallions or green onions, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, turnips, radishes, lettuce, peppers, onions, strawberries, and blueberries available right now. So grab them before they disappear. I gotta give another quick shout out to my brother Joe, who's doing well in Connecticut. I love you, Joe. I love you, Joe. Hope you're doing well. Last Sunday, when I was at the Arctic County booth, under the canopy, I assisted in handing out pencils and sunglasses. Anyway, fishing with Bob is another important event from the available in the Arctic counties. Let me rephrase that. Fishing with Bob is another popular event available from the Arctic County. Fishing with Bob is a popular fishing excursion which teaches people how to hook and catch fish, use the proper fishing equipment, and Badger Camp has just begun their season. Has just begun their summer programs, respectively. As a matter of fact, their travel programs now cost like an outrageous $1,400. Outrageous $1,400 for a trip provided by Badger Camp. It was 10 years ago that I first started attending Badger Camp when I went to Des Moines. And we had a wonderful time 10 years ago. We enjoyed the Badger Ball dance party, including a wonderful dinner and a talent show the Friday at Badger Camp. They have talent shows every Friday at Badger Camp during the summer season. I have my wonderful roommate, Brad Wing, who has his birthday next month, July 15th. He'll be turning 33. I'm so happy for him that I've known him for almost 20 years now. As a matter of fact, me and Brad Wing and mine's anniversary will be 20 years next May since I started getting acquainted with Brad. He's a wonderful human being, and I always love him. So I hope I hope many people will be very impressed when I approach my very first proposal presentation this October at Kalahari Resorts during the Self-Determination Conference this October. And another huge step towards gaining my independence as an autistic person. And, and in association with me inspiring tons of people on the autism spectrum and on social media. So, can you imagine it's like a little over almost roughly 2 months from now is the start of the college football season 2025. Can you imagine only 2 months away from the start of the 2025 college football season? Yes. And the NBA is on NBC is finally back this fall. After 23 years absence, the NBA is finally returning to NBC this fall. Well, well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a blessed and safe night. Stay cool, stay well dehydrated, drink tons of fluids. I hope to see you on my next YouTube channel episode of the Richard Brissette Show next time. Until then, before I end this, let me say this one popular quote from Special Olympics. Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Thank you for joining me tonight and have a blessed night, everybody.